Hey loves, it's Belinda, Selene, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is sponsored and approved by Nintendo. So today's video, I want to talk about you, about yourself, about moms, because we do so much and I feel like every single mom deserves to have some kind of me time. And there are different ways that you can have me time. It doesn't just necessarily have to mean that you're by yourself doing something. Since becoming a new mom, I have learned a whole new meaning of what me time really means to me. And I want to share with you guys a few different ways that I find things that I enjoy doing myself while at the same time being a great mother to my little baby boy who I'm so excited to have. So let me just jump right into it and share with you guys some ways that I like to distress and things that I like to do to give myself a little bit more of me time. When you become a mother, yes, your attention is 100% on your children, but you can't forget about yourself because you're still you and you want to be able to enjoy the things that you used to enjoy while having your baby as well. But there's just different ways to do it. All right, let's begin with the first one, and that is how to de-stress. I feel like as moms, we have 1,000,001 tasks that we need to accomplish, and sometimes it could be a little bit stressful, and it's just something that you have to do is to stay active. And I find that if I'm staying active and I'm finding a way to work out, then it just helps me not feel so tensed and stressed. After Benji was about a month old and he was able to be more on a schedule, I was able to time exactly when I had some time and some gaps in between for myself. So in his first nap of the day, what I like to do is I like to do a quick workout, whether it's like 10-15 minutes, and I feel so much better. I'm not like overworked, but I just feel like I stretch my muscles, I feel good, and I don't feel as stressed during the day as I used to before. So what I like to do is in the mornings, I will lay out my yoga pants or my sports bra, like some kind of activewear, so that way it encourages me. And I've been using the Ring Fit Adventure game, and I honestly really love it. It's so much fun. The game includes cool accessories like the ring con and the leg strap, which at first I was like, what can you really do with these two accessories? But you'd be surprised how many different group muscles you target when you're doing all these movements. You activate all different kinds of muscles like your glutes and your abs. You could either play the long form adventure or you could also play shorter mini games for a quick workout, which is what I like to do. But the cool thing is that you can customize your workout routines within the game to target specific muscle groups. Like if you want to focus more on your abs, or if you want to focus more like on your upper body or your strength, like it just depends on what you want to focus on. You can customize these workouts just for you. Whether you're a mom or not, I think staying physically active is something that's super important for your body, and it just makes you feel good overall. If you guys want to join in on the fun and get more information about the Ring Fit Adventure game or any other Nintendo games, I will have some of my favorites down in the description box below. Make sure to check out the link. Another way that I like to just stress myself aside from being active is playing the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. You guys know I love that game so much. I shared it with you guys all over Instagram, and we even went and visited each other's islands. And that's just like a really great way for me to relax. The soundtrack for that game is so peaceful and relaxing, and it's just like the cutest thing ever. I have so much fun playing it. It's something that I also wanted to mention if you just wanted some time to just like sit and relax and just kind of take some time for yourself, but also do something that's really fun and creative. Oftentimes as parents, we focus on everybody else except ourselves. We don't take time to just recharge and just find some time to relax. So if you find it really hard to do that, what I do recommend is to go to a quiet room in your house. Close the windows if you have to. Just sit down and relax, close your eyes and recharge. I find that very relaxing, and I sometimes even put myself to sleep. So it's just something that we need to just to meditate a little bit, because life can be stressful, especially when you're running on little sleep, or if you just need a little bit of a timeout to just recharge. Something that has become one of life's little luxuries is to take a shower. It just feels so good to just sit in the shower and relax and wash your body. But in order to pamper myself, I like to add a mask. So I'll just go ahead and pop on a mask, I'll put my hair up, and as I'm in the shower, I'm scrubbing my body or washing my hair, and then that mask just really helps me feel a little bit more like soothed because I put on a mask that just feels good on my face and on my skin, and I feel like I'm taking care of myself a little bit better and my skin feels really great after that. So it's a win-win. Every day is different, and I know sometimes we have so much more on our plate than we wished, and we don't have those little luxuries or that little extra time to do something for yourself. But that doesn't mean that you have to completely forget about yourself. And what you can do is you can multitask. So if there's a podcast that you love listening to before and you haven't really listened to it, or if there's like music that you want to listen to, just pop it on. Do something that makes you happy, do something that makes you feel good, and that way, even though there's a lot of things that you have to do, you have something going on in the background that makes you feel good. So I like to pop on some music. I'll grab my little baby, we'll start dancing, or I'll put on a podcast as I'm making dinner and he's joyfully sitting down, you know, playing on his little rocker. So it's just different things that we could do for ourselves in order not to forget about yourself as a mother, because I know that's so easily done because you're so focused on your little humans that you have all of your attention focused on them. But it's so important to find that joy in the things that you're interested in and the things that make you and who you are as an individual, and not just a mother or a father or a parent. Here's a little tip that I have found to be so helpful. At the end of the day, sometimes I still feel like I need to do 1,000,001 things, and something that I have actually really enjoyed is to brain dump, because when I go to sleep at night, I just can't forget about all the different things that I didn't get to do that I still want to accomplish for the next day. So what I like to do is I'll take out a piece of paper or my planner, and I'll just start jotting things down of things that I want to accomplish, not necessarily that day, but for the week. Give yourself a little bit, you know, of space and room for you to accomplish certain things that you want to do, because it could be really stressful if you're trying to do it all in one day. And to be honest, I just don't have that time. I would rather spend it with my little baby or doing other things like working out or like eating better. Like those are the things that I want to focus on, and not so much cleaning the dishes or remembering to do certain things that are not as important but still need to be done. So what I like to do is just brain dump at the end of the night. That way I don't feel anxious at night trying to figure out the things that I didn't remember to do, and it's been super, super helpful. There are many ways that you can prioritize yourself, and I think it's really, really important, and it's just so healthy, because if you're running on an empty cup, you can't pour into somebody else's cup. And I've heard that expression so many times, but I just want to give you guys that as a reminder to take care of yourself and make sure that you find some time in the day to focus on yourself. If you guys have any other tips or any other things that you like to do, please leave them down in the comments down below and tell me, because I would love for other people to read these and find ways that they can enjoy certain things, and also focus on being an individual while taking care of your little babies, because as much as we love them so much, you just can't forget about yourself. So that is all for today's video. I want to give a huge shout out to Nintendo for sponsoring today's video. It is a huge, huge, huge dream come true for me, because I just love them so much, and I'm just so excited to be partnering with them, and I'm super, super grateful. And that is all for today's video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Muchos besos. Mwah. Today's video is sponsored and approved by Nintendo.